Hello there guys, gals, and non-binary pals. My name is Ruby, and today we're back again with Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. We're currently on case 3, and we're about to do some investigations. Let's get right to it. October 19th, 3:27 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. That was a close one, huh, Mia?
Really? Too bad, I'm sorry, I missed it.
Maya!
So, what happened?
Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive, and proof.
Wow, good going, Nick.
Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have.
Initial trial, what's that?
That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up.
So, under that system, trials have to end in under 3 days?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, we've no time to waste. Let's go talk to Will at the detention center. October 19th, detention center, visitor's room.
Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you.
Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears?
Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed him in there.
And could you wipe that grin off your face?
Hey, WP, only 1 day left. Let's make it count.
Yes. Though, there's not really anything I can do to help.
I'm not really sure what I can do either.
Please, this is no laughing matter. Could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez?
Oh, the producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius.
A genius?
She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days.
Why is that?
Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and...
And what?
Nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumors anyhow.
Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manila?
Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video editor. But something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Sam Manila. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high and all that.
I can imagine him being at her beck and call. I can't imagine him jumping, 'cause he's fat.
I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth.
Oh. Yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global.
How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer.
He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global.
5 years ago. I see. Okay. To the studio. Miss Oldbag, let's go. October 19th, Global Studios, main gate.
Yo, Windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick? I think our guard's down.
Yeah?
I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station if we wanted. You eat, you die. Phew, she's alive.
Well, at least she's okay. Let's talk to her. I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer.
Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. So she always gets her way.
She seems bitter.
Do you not like the producer?
Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. Can I ask you about Sam Manila, the director?
So, he's a soft pushover. Does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Kinky bastard. Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick?
No. No, it doesn't, Maya. About Mr. Hammer.
I've heard about what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer, you'll drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it. Calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this.
Oh, she's really pissed this time.
You listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Power's costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible.
Are you sure about that? October 19th, Global Studios, employee area.
I guess they're not filming today either. I didn't want to see them filming just one time.
Your trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later.
I guess. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right?
Uh-huh.
I wonder if there's any other clues lying around.
Yeah. No touching.
Eek!
No, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you.
Didn't mean I almost had a heart attack.
I guess I could be a little dramatique at times. I suppose it's the actor in me.
Dramatique indeed.
Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table.
Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills?
Yeah, pal, traces thereof.
Me too, OMG.
So you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills. How?
For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right there, or right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to the sleeping pills, see? If there's traces, it'll change color.
Wow, neat. Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for?
Now, everything in due time, pal. Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color, all right.
So the food in this plate had been laced with sleeping pills.
Looks like it.
Steak plate added to the court record. Alright, that's about the investigation. How goes your investigation?
Tell you the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers. Some people think we should switch suspects.
What do you think, Detective Gumshoe?
Well, pal, I hate to admit it. I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Miss Edgeworth, though.
How's Edward doing anyway?
Miss Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room and he crushed his paper cup with hot coffee in it.
Whoa. Did it burn him?
Talk about burns, pal. It looks awesome. You should go see the hospital pictures.
Wow, the fury of Edgeworth and the burns.
Yeah, crushing paper cups and burning himself like a dumbass. Cups. Bottles.
Say, whatever happened with that empty bottle?
Say, whatever happened to the empty bottle?
Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you for that. They found the victim, Jack Hammer's prints on the bottle.
So that means...
Yup, sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim.
So I was right. Sleeping pills bottle added to the court record. We did it. We figured it out. Yay! Alright.
Oh, hello. What are you doing here?
Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so...
What? Why? But WP's innocent.
Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done. but this week is the last episode of The Steel Samurai.
What? No!
She was devastated. This is her 9/11. I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer.
Yes.
On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2.
Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1.
He stole the Steel Samurai costume, too.
What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh, I guess the rumor must be true then.
The rumor?
Yeah, Miss Vasquez, the producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently.
Some dirt? What dirt?
Dirt. You know, bad stuff, not the brown stuff. Is that what you were thinking?
Maybe. I know what dirt means.
About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was, too.
The film set? Was that trailer part of the film set then?
What do you mean the last Steel Samurai?
I know, it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant.
No.
Also, I heard that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kids shows anymore.
What? Why?
I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided.
Why aren't they going to make kids shows anymore?
Studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand?
How can they just do that? What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai?
It's okay. I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow.
No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something.
Yeah, sure. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this. Look how much you love this shit.
And this is...
A fan collected all of these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be canceled just so some adults can save face. I would think you would understand that better than anyone.
You're right. Okay. But what can I do?
Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is the Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago.
Okay.
We're about to learn. Let me take a drink. Could you tell us what happened 5 years ago?
Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently, 5 years ago, someone died. And it was Hammer's fault.
Someone died? That happened? I thought that was just fake. I thought that was in the movies.
It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up.
And that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer?
And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez... And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to do. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they make it public?
Well, you know, Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out.
I see.
You know who knows more about this? Miss Oldbag. She was here at the studio back then, you know.
Thanks. We'll try asking her. If she'll talk.
What, you're still slinking around? If you like to play so much, why don't you take it over for me? I can go home and take the donuts with me. The old windbag doesn't look so good. Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer. It's all due to Hammer. Hammer time. Oh.
She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. She needs to stop doing the hammer time. Maybe we should keep a safe distance?
I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago.
Who did you hear that from? Who the fuck am I gonna have? Nichols?
Nichols?
Nichols, Nick. Penny Nichols, that assistant we talked to.
Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he?
Whippersnappers? Dredging up dirt on someone's past like that, and the reason they departed, no less. I suppose you think this is fun?
No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers.
And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume? You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof?
Prove that Hammer stole Powers' costume. I'm sorry, Miss Oldbag, but I do have proof. I prove that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Powers' costume. Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct?
Well, yes. So?
This is the plate that he used to eat that steak. There are trays of sleeping pill powder on the plate.
Ha! I bet Powers put it in there himself. Even a lightweight like him must have trouble sleeping sometimes.
Except I proved that Mr. Hammer's put the pills in. His fingerprints. This bottle contained sleeping pills. Mr. Hammer's fingerprints were found on the bottle.
I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul.
Miss Oldbag?
Okay, you win. Now talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in.
Miss Oldbag.
You're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the mafia. She silenced that paparazzi. She fucking killed him. She just had him shot right in the back of the head twice, and they called it a suicide. It was fucked up. That was just the beginning. After that, she became the force to be reckoned with out here at the studio.
I see.
But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone.
Miss Oldbag.
Hold on a minute. Shut up, I'm talking.
Poor Miss Oldbag.
I said shut up. Here, take this.
A photograph? Wait a second.
This is the picture.
Is this the trailer in Studio 2?
Hammer was supposed to fight with the bad guy on top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor and the man fell into the flower box fence.
But how did you get this? But how did you get this?
It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it.
I understand. I have your old photo added to the court record. October 19th, Studio 1 entrance.
Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume, then he left from here to go to Studio 2.
Right.
But why? I wonder if someone called him, like the director or the producer.
October 19th, Studio 2 entrance.
Hey, Nick, it's Miss Vasquez. Hello? Hello. Hello.
Maya, you should at least try to be polite.
I'm watching the clouds.
That's all she had to say, apparently. You know, I'm just gonna... He's not even looking.
Where?
What?
Where did you get that?
Well...
Old bag.
Old...
He means the security lady, Miss Oldbag, Nick.
Right. Anyway, Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer.
The wind.
Huh?
It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer.
Nick, she went inside the trailer.
Alright, let's go inside the trailer then.
You came. Well then, what was that you were talking about?
Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kid shows for petty change.
So I'm a blackmailer now.
Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident. But you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star.
Oh? I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour off his own accord.
But you were the cause. You pressured him. And to think it was just an accident.
Excuse me? What is this all about? You keep saying accident, accident. How are you so sure?
What do you mean?
Must I spell everything out for you? Think, what would it be if it wasn't an accident?
No. No way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose?
That is what I mean.
Where's your proof? Can you prove it?
Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, believe you me.
But the security lady said it was an accident.
Oh, well, she was a big fan of Hammer's, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hand, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too.
So that's why she had the photo.
She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy, but he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me. Now.
What? This is valuable evidence.
Boys?
Oh, shit. Who are they?
Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased?
What?
The trial ends tomorrow. How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it.
Tell me why. Love ain't nothing but a heartbreak. Why do you want this photograph so badly? Is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all?
I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away.
No!
Hold it right there. I heard everything, pal. D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me now.
Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it. Puff puff pass, as they say.
Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing.
Detective Gumshoe. Thank you. I was really scared.
Huh? Don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job.
Detective Gumshoe?
Sorry, it's just one say that line ever since I became a detective. I have lice. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. See ya.
Well, Nick, it looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this case.
And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez. To be continued.